Listening to the Diane Rehm Show. Let's go first to Battle Creek, Michigan. Good morning, Steve. You're on the air.
Good morning. Thank you for taking the call. I'd like to point out a couple of things. First of all, I'm a proponent of the cell phone blocking technology in automobiles. Canada has already mandated as a law that headlights come on with the ignition, and many American cars are following suit. We can tie it into the ignition. If you have the wherewithal to dial a cell phone, you have the wherewithal to turn off the ignition key. I don't think we need to be that instantly connected. I think nothing's more immediate than what's around you when you're driving.
What do you think of that, Horace Cooper?
I think that sentiment is part of the alarmist mentality that says cell phone use is a guilty pleasure. It's not. It is something that many people find quite essential. There are reasons. Now, we are not going to have a long conversation today about transportation planning, but many of the transportation failures result in people spending extended periods of time in their car. They have to work to support their families, and they have to use that time because they don't have a lot of alternative time. And when you put people in a situation like that and then accuse them of misusing it, accuse them of being unsafe about it, you're misunderstanding their motivations.
What about that, Deborah Hersman, that there are a great many people who do work in their cars, either on the way to work, on the way home from work, that they are involved in telephone use that's not optional but essential?
Well, I think Horace raises a question that really is about all of us and our behavior. And I have to say that I experienced this myself. Before I became chairman, once I became chairman, I put a ban on our agency. No texting, no talking, handheld or hands-free. And in fact, I had to comply with that ban that I put on for our employees. And so I had to go cold turkey myself. I was one of those people who used my commuting time, which is very significant in the Washington, D.C. area, to actually start my work day. And then on my drive home, that was my check-in time with my mother. When I went cold turkey, I actually stopped communicating with my family because as a mother of 3 children, I am very busy at home and I'm very busy at work. I understand what Horace is saying, but you know what? We got along without cell phones for a long time, and once I stopped talking on my cell phone, the world didn't come to an end.
Stephen Yen.